So, shall we? Shall we? Shall we get this going? I mean, it's time. It's time to crack the packs. And today I have Edge of Eternities versus Marvel superheroes. Just cuz, just cuz. We love Edge of Eternities. We're actually down to 3 packs. This is the third last pack of Edge of Eternities of that box. I mean, it's hard to believe we've gone through so many Edge of Eternities packs already, and it's sad to see them go. We're hoping beyond hope that we can hit that tomb. Let's hit that tomb. We do it every day, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and on the weekends between the hours of 1 and 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So, like and subscribe, hit the bell icon, go to the eBay store, spend some money, and check out the Discord. Star Breach Whale, Space Whales, baby, Space Whales. 5 cost 3/5 whale flying when it enters your surveil 2, and you can warp it in for 2. Not bad. I mean, it's nice because you get to warp it in for 2 and you get to surveil 2, and then later on you get it back. And yeah, I like warp. Warp's a fun function. Starport security, 1 cost 1/1, then you can pay 4 and tap it, then tap another target creature. This ability costs 2 less to activate if you control a creature with +1/+1 on it, which is nice because I mean it's much better to pay only 2 for that. Germinating Worm, 5 cost 5/5, so no mana loss there. When this creature enters, you gain 2 life, and you can warp it in for 2. So yeah, nice little life gain. You can use it to station, all that good stuff. So Germinating Worm, not too shabby. Orbital Plunge, 4 cost. Orbital Plunge deals 6 damage to target creature. If excess damage was done this way, you create a lander token, which is nice. I mean, it's always good to get an extra artifact on the board, especially one that can do some landfall for you. Embrace Oblivion, 1 cost sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature, and then destroy target creature or spacecraft. Trust Us Vox says, are they real? Are they? Are they real? He says, yeah, these are real. These are Magic the Gathering cards, bruh. Welcome to the real. Ilvoy Gale Blade, Jellyfish Warrior, 1 cost 1/1 flash flying. You can pay 2, sack it, and discard a card. Or sorry, draw a card. Yeah, not bad. Little jellyfish warrior. I think that it would be kind of fun to have a jellyfish deck. I don't know if there's really enough of them to make it good, though. Melt Strider's Gear, 1 cost artifact equipment. This one's okay. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. And it gets +2/+1 and has reach. So that's nice, but the re-equip is 5. Yeah. Trust Us Fox is asking, how much are the packs of cards? Well, they range depending on which packs you buy. They can be anywhere from like $7 Canadian all the way up to $120 if you get the collector booster packs per pack. In certain cases, like Final Fantasy set or the Lord of the Rings set, you're gonna pay a lot for those. So yeah, it just depends on what you're buying. Melt Strider's Gear, not bad. All Fates Scroll, 3 cost artifact, add 1 mana of any color. So yeah, I mean it's a little mana rock. You could pay 7 to tap and sack this thing and draw X cards, where X is a number of differently named lands you control. Yeah, yes. I mean, I guess that works if you're putting out a lot of non-basic lands. It's all right. Litho Breaking, 3 cost instant. Create a lander token. Then you can sacrifice an artifact. Could be that lander token. And when you do, Litho Breaking deals 2 damage to each creature. So not bad. Not bad. Litho Breaking, little board wipe action, especially if you're up against some small goblins or something. Wedgelight Rammer spacecraft. So it's a 4 cost 3/4 spacecraft. You got to station it for 9, but it does have first strike, so it's pretty worthwhile. When it comes in, you can create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token, and that'll help you station it. So yeah, I feel like the Wedgelight Rammer is it's a good spacecraft. Like there's some of the spacecrafts are just not really worthwhile. This one's actually pretty good. And in white, yeah, it's doing what you want it to do. First strike and flying, you gotta like that. Vote out. We all know what this is like. 4 cost Convoke, and then you destroy target creature. So I mean, Convoke means you can pay less for this by tapping things. So yeah, pretty sweet. It's a sorcery speed though, so don't think you're using it on defense. It's going to be on your turn. Vote out. Oh, Oh, yeah! Yes! Yes! Oh, I was hoping I could get one of these out of this box. The Eternity Elevator. This is a really good card. 5 cost spacecraft. You tap to add 3 colorless mana. And you can station this for 20. When you do, you can tap to add X mana of any color where X is the number of charge counters on Eternity Elevator, being 20. And you can keep adding more. Dude, it's better than a Soul Ring. This thing's crazy. This thing's crazy. Once you get there, you're adding like 20 mana per turn, bro, or more, whatever you want. This is awesome. The Eternity Elevator. I wish I had more. I need 3 more of these. Oh my god, you guys, Eternity Elevator. That's gotta be card of the day, but let's see what's behind it. In the foil slot, we got Intrepid Tenderfoot. Womp womp. 2 cost, 2/2, anticlimactic insect citizen. So you can pay 3 and put a +1/+1 counter on this creature and activate only as a sorcery. Yeah, it's not bad. You can grow it if you got nothing else to do. Oh, and a beautiful full art forest. I do so love the full art lands in this set. Look at this thing. It's gorgeous. Beautiful forest card. Absolutely gorgeous. And a lander token with a drone on the back. You guys, that was a great pack. Even the common cards were pretty decent, but yeah, the Edge of Eternities. The Eternity Elevator. That's gonna probably be card of the day. But let's see if Marvel can beat it. I mean, there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. I mean, there could be a an Infinity Stone in here. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. Maybe there is one. Okay. Maybe the day we get the Eternity Elevator is the day it gets beat. Burrow backup. So 5 costs create 2/3/2 white hero creature tokens with vigilance, and it has basic land cycling. I feel like that's pretty good to put 2/3/2s on the board for 5, except it's turn 5, so is that really gonna help you out? I don't know. I feel like there's better 5 drops out there for your money. But yeah, it's just a common card. So let's see. We got Bold Biochemist, 2 cost, 1/3 human scientist. Power up for 6, so you can play it for 6. And then put a +1/+1 counter on this creature and draw 2 cards as it comes in. Or you can pay 2 and then do this later. You get to do it once. Dr. Pym always told me I was meant for big things. Turns out he was right. Mhm. All right, and then we got Project Deathlock Soldier. Always loved Deathlock as a character. He was not very popular, obviously, but a zombie soldier, pretty cool. 1 cost, 1/2, pay 3, return this card from the graveyard to your hand. So, it's not exactly regenerate or return from the graveyard to battlefield. So, I mean, there's better cards out there, but it's just cool. I like Deathlock. He's a cool character. I am Iron Man. 3 cost instant until end of turn. Target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base power toughness 4/4 and gains flying. Draw a card. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Snoop says Lorwyn knows the feeling. What about getting beat? Kunlun Warrior. 2 cost, 2/2. I mean, she's blindfolded, you guys. She's gonna kick your butt. Human warrior hero. When this creature enters, you may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card. And if you do, you draw a card. So I don't know, man. Maybe like sack a cheap artifact, like a token, and get that card. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Pet Avengers. Oh, boo boos. Oh, boo boo boos. Look at all them pet. Look at the kitty. Look at the little kitty in there. 4 cost, 4/4 with reach. You can power it up for 7. So put a +1/+1 counter on it and create a 3/2 white hero creature token with vigilance. So you would be paying 7 for a 5/5 and a 3/2, and I think that's a good deal. I feel like that's a good deal. Pet Avengers. I like it. Kirby Scout Unit, 4 cost, 2/1 robot scout. You can do it has flying. When this creature enters, draw a card. You can put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tap. This is nice. I still feel like the Burnished Heart is better. I've said this before. This is cool though. If you're looking for something to kind of replace your Burnished Heart just for a little flavor change or something, Kirby Scout Unit is a pretty decent one to pick. I like it. And again with the Thor Odinson. Okay, so we got 2 of these now, and it's just an uncommon Thor. 5 cost, 4/4 flying, vigilance, prowess, and prowess. Double prowess. So, I mean, double prowess is kind of cool, right? Thor Odinson. Very cool. Stature size shifter. One cost 1/1. Stature can't be blocked if her power is 1 or less. And you could power it up X and 2, put X +1/+1 counters on stature. Okay, so you can bring it in for, I mean, you can kind of pump it almost as much as you want, really. I mean, like, if you, let's say you had the Edge of Eternities elevator out there and it was already stationed, you could make this like a 25/25 if you wanted. Like, you could. Stature size shifter. Pretty cool, but not without help. Political Triumph. It's Wilson Fisk, a 1-cost enchantment plan. Whenever a creature you control enters, scry 1 and put a plan counter on this enchantment. And then when the 4th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it, draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That's not bad for 1 mana, really. You know? Not bad at all. So, but yeah, you get 4 turns and the counters are on there. You sack it, you draw a card, you get, yeah, it's pretty good. So you kind of, it is a plan. You got to plan it out, but it's a cheap plan. I like it. I like it. Political Triumph. Training Regimen. You got a 4-cost enchantment. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have trample. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, at the beginning of combat on your turn, you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So yeah, this just is a recurring, excellence. Helps you just trample. So maybe your green creatures and your red creatures don't already have trample, and this gives it to them. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. All right, we got the Arc Reactor. Nice. In the rare slot, we have the Arc Reactor, 5-cost artifact, improvise, which means your artifacts can help cast a spell. Each artifact you tap after you're done activating mana abilities pays for 1. So you could put this out there with artifacts for free. And then this artifact enters tapped, and then it taps to add 3 colorless mana. It's pretty cool, but it's honestly, it's not as good as the Eternity Elevator, but let's put it up there next to it. And then behind it, we've got the Villainous Hideout in foil. Beautiful little card. It adds 1 colorless, and then you can add 1 mana of any color to cast on villains or activate villains' abilities. You can pay 3 to tap, and then target villain you control connives and activate only as a sorcery. Connive's kind of neat. So you draw a card, then you discard a card, then you, if you discard a non-land card, you put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. Connive can be good. Connive can be bad. Well, it's kind of luck of the draw. Anyway, we got a nice little basic land plains card. Looks like Wakanda area, if I'm not mistaken. And then we've got villain token with a treasure on the back. All right. 2, basic cards or basic packs, you guys, but we got good cards out of them. The Arc Reactor being a very good card, however, it is a little slow, right? And you do have to tap a bunch of things if you want to put it out there for free, but it will give you 3 colorless mana. And it's kind of like we had a bit of a theme going today, you guys, the Arc Reactor. But honestly, the Edge of Eternities Eternity Elevator just takes the cake. Sure, it costs 5 and you got to station it for 20, but it right away will add 3. It's faster than this for the same price, right? So honestly, you got to be with me on this one. The Eternity Elevator is your card of the day. All right, you guys. Well, that's it for today's Smith Stack Pack a Day Habit. Thanks for joining me here in the studio. We do this every day, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. On the weekends at between 1 and 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to do it again tomorrow. We're going to crack a couple of packs, see what cards are inside, talk about them, and then name card of the day. And today's card of the day happens to be Edge of Eternities. Best card we pulled from the box, maybe from the whole set. The Eternity Elevator. So check it out. Yeah, nice card. All right, you guys, thanks so much for coming. This has been another episode of Smith Stack Pack a Day Habit here in the studio with your host, Adam. And I'll see you all tomorrow on the flip side. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when we're on. And, oh, hey, Micah, nice to see you. Hi, no worries, bud. Come when you can, and we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, so it's Mountain Standard Time. So your time zone may be a little different than mine. Just keep that in mind. But if you hit the bell icon, it'll notify you when we start. Anyhow, if you can, if you're able, if you're of a age of majority, as they say, join the Discord. Check out the eBay channel. Maybe you could purchase a card on there if you felt like helping out the channel. And of course, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Take care now. Bye bye.